What's up, babes? It's your boy, Swagler Drago. Finally back after a live stream a few days ago. Just going to grind through what happens during the month, and then might do the live stream tonight. I'm not sure for the next pay-per-view, but we'll just grind through this. Brock Lesnar defeats Baron Corbin. Merger defeats Zack Ryder. Aleister Black defeats Cassius Ohno. Big Show defeats Lars Sullivan. Good. Sasha Banks calls out Nia Jackson, says that she's bad at stuff. And then Nia Jax couldn't come back from that. Batista defeats Roman Reigns. And Braun Strowman defeats John Cena. Into SmackDown. Sorry. Where Seth Rollins defeats Rey Mysterio. Brie Bella defeats Alicia Fox. Peyton Royce and Alexa Bliss have a draw. Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows defeat Big E and Kofi Kingston. Shinsuke defeats Andrade. Aleister Black defeats Jeff Hardy, and Daniel Bryan defeats AJ Styles. Tommaso Ciampa first match versus Shane Thorne, where Tommaso Ciampa defeats Shane Thorne. Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits, defeat the Colognes. Lacey Evans defeats Dakota Kai. Punishment Martinez defeats Walter. Keith Lee defeats Pete Dunne and Buddy Murphy in the main event, and onto 205 Live, where TJP versus Noam Dar, and TJP defeats Noam Dar, probably his last match because he isn't employed with WWE right now, so yeah. Lindsay Dorado defeats Buddy Murphy, and Ricochet defeats Tony Nese. My dog's just in the background trying to make as much noise as possible. Brock Lesnar versus Baron Corbin again, where Brock Lesnar defeats Baron Corbin again. Dana Brooke defeats Sasha Banks. Drew McIntyre defeats Lars Sullivan. Mojo Rawley defeats Jason Jordan. Aleister Black defeats Leo Rush. Samoa Joe defeats Batista. And John Cena defeats Braun Strowman. Pretty cool stuff. Randy Orton versus Aleister Black, where Randy Orton defeats Aleister Black. Brie Bella defeats Sonya Deville. Big E and Kofi Kingston defeat Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Ty Dillinger defeats Shinsuke. Alexa Bliss defeats Peyton Royce. Daniel Bryan, for the second week in a row, defeats AJ Styles. And Seth Rollins defeats Jeff Hardy. Shane Thorne versus Tommaso Ciampa again, where Tommaso Ciampa defeats Shane Thorne. Lacey Evans defeats Dakota Kai. Kyle O'Reilly defeats Primo. Jax Riker defeats Walter and ACH. And Pete Dunne defeats Buddy Murphy in the main event. Pretty good. And onto 205 Live, the true main event show. Hideo Itami faces Lindsay Dorado, where Lindsay Dorado defeats Hideo Itami. TJP defeats Cedric Alexander, and Andrew Everett and Trevor Lee defeat Ricochet and Mustafa Ali. Roman Reigns faces Big Show in the opener of Raw, where Roman Reigns defeats Big Show. Dana Brooke and Ember Moon face Ruby Riott and Sarah Logan of the Riott Squad, and Dana Brooke and Ember Moon get the win over the Riott Squad. Kurt Hawkins defeats Braun Strowman. Mojo Rawley beats Titus O'Neil. Aleister Black and Cassius Ohno defeat Leo Rush and Bobby Lashley. Sasha Banks, like a savage, comes out, calls Ronda Rousey a dumb face and butthead. Just comes out every few weeks, disses everyone, and nobody else knows how to take it. And because Ronda Rousey, even though she says that she doesn't follow the script, she forgot what was on the script, so she couldn't come back with anything to say to Sasha Banks, and just stood there awkwardly like she always does. All she's good at is landing on her head at WrestleMania. That was probably the highlight of her whole career, in my opinion. And you know, because I'm a wrestling expert, I know what's good for wrestling and what's entertaining. Yeah, that was pretty good. And Brock Lesnar defeats Samoa Joe in the main event. Wow. Peyton Royce faces Alexa Bliss in the opener, where Alexa Bliss defeats Peyton Royce. Mandy Rose defeats Alicia Fox. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan defeat Big E and Kofi Kingston. R-Truth defeats Rey Mysterio. AJ Styles defeats Kane. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Randy Orton. And Aleister Black defeats Elias in the main event of SmackDown. Wowza. Alright, into NXT, where Primo and Epico face Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish. And Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish in the Undisputed Era defeat Primo and Epico. Bianca Belair defeats Lacey Evans. Otis Dozovic and Tucker Knight defeat Hanson and Rowe. The Street Profits defeat Everett and Lee. Wait, didn't they? Oh no, they didn't. Tommaso Ciampa calls out Shane Thorne and says, "You're a punk. You got carried all year from Nick Miller, and if you think that you're gonna beat me, you're crazier than I am." That's what he said. And Shane Thorne's like, "Mate, you're talking some facts," and then just walks out the ring. That's what actually happened. I was there. I was front row watching it. Onto 205 Live, where Tony Nese faces Kalisto, and Kalisto gets the win over Tony Nese. TJP gets the win over Akira Tozawa, and Mustafa Ali gets the win over Ricochet. And now this is the upcoming pay-per-view. Obviously, I'm not going to play it now, but this is the card that will most likely get changed. Okay, so there's two separate Tommaso Ciampas, but that one's obviously gonna wrestle. Wait, isn't there a UK title? Alright, I need to see who I can't even see. I think nah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I think that's gonna be for the UK title. We gotta change that into some, but doesn't matter. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.